Welcome back to another episode of Rock Boys Football. Brent Venables and the Oklahoma Sooners absolutely on a heater on the recruiting trail. Yesterday we talked Michael Boganowski. Now we're talking another commitment in four-star cornerback Devon Jordon from the state of Oklahoma. You turn on the film of Devon Jordon. We'll get to that in just a little bit. It's really easy to see why Brent Venables in this coaching staff was going after Devon Jordon, right? Not the biggest player out on the football field, right? 5'11", 170 pounds. When you watch him play, though, the physicality of which he plays with, we talk about the change in culture of this Oklahoma defense. A guy like Devon Jordon just represents that. Again, not the biggest, but man, does he come down and tackle, fire on the football, fire on the ball carrier. Just kind of a representation of what Brent Venables wants this defense to be, especially moving into the SEC. Really excited to get into Devon Jordon. Before we do, just want to say, thank you to you guys, and especially the Oklahoma fans. Anytime I get a chance to break down an Oklahoma commitment, I'm certainly doing that. And that's mostly the support from y'all. You guys always checking it out, commenting. It can't thank you guys enough for all the support. So if you do enjoy the updates, consider subscribing to the channel. Again, Oklahoma fans, can't thank you guys enough for all the support. Have a deep dive from that Oklahoma defense coming out soon as well. Without further ado, though, let's get into Devon Jordon. Checks a lot of the boxes, though, right? 10-7, 100-meter dash time. This is a guy that you're not worried about wide receivers running by. And at the college football level, like, you got to have some sort of baseline of speed because these wide receivers, they're fast, especially in the SEC. Devon Jordon, the speed he has on the track and field side, really, you're not worried about him keeping up. And you look at the teams that offered him, right? Only a three-star according to 24/7 Sports, the 31st cornerback in the class. Alabama offered him. Texas A&M, TCU, Oklahoma State had a laundry list of offers, and it's kind of easy to see why. Ball skills, really good. Long speed, good. Again, the physicality, that's what you like most. Could really talk at length about him, but I just want to turn on the film, show you guys kind of what I saw. And the first thing you're going to see here, and this is a really important talking point, especially when you're talking cornerbacks at the college football level. How good are they when the football's in the air? You see so many cornerbacks who are really solid dudes, are in good position. When that football's in the air, they panic. Defensive pass interferences, not playing the football. Devon Jordon, you're going to see just a little kind of fade to the back pylon here, turns his head, finds the football, and then goes and makes a play. Like, that is really rare at the college level to see cornerbacks that comfortable with the football in the air. Here you see it again, playing a little press, mirrors the receiver again, football in the air, going to get my head around, play the football. That's the type of stuff that you want to see, and that's the type of stuff Devon Jordon puts on the film really consistently. And again, you see the trust they put in. We're not going to put a safety over top. We're going to trust him with all that boundary or that field side turf. And Devon Jordon, I mean, just eats this guy up. He's a guy that, again, football in the air, I'm going to get my head around, I'm going to go play and be physical at the catch point. Again, he's not the biggest player on this football field, but man, does he play big when that football is in the air. Next thing you got to love, the speed, the movement skills. You see it on the special teams. And I don't know if he's going to be a special team returner at the college football level. That being said, the ability to change direction, the ability to have that long speed, that's the type of stuff that he's putting out. And that's transferable to a lot of good cornerback play. You look at some of the best cornerbacks across the country, they played on the offensive side of the ball. They were elite specialists at the high school level because the movement skills are off the track. I love this one. We got a little pooch kick here. Probably a linebacker catches. I'm going to turn around, just give it to Devon Jordon, let him go to work. And that's exactly what he does. Here you see the movement skills on full display, making the whole team miss right here, getting in and out of my breaks, getting the edge. Now it's time to put on the burners. And this is a guy that checks a lot of the boxes. The next couple of reps, this is where I get most excited for Devon Jordon, right? Going to see a little screen here, a little hitch route here. I'm going to work through the block, absolutely fire downhill, make a play. Again, this is a guy that's explosive in the short area, but not afraid at all. You're going to see him. I mean, I'm going to stack and shed a block here, and I'm going to go make a play on the wide receiver. This is a guy that, again, not big, but man, is he physical. He's a really, really good tackler. Love the technique, too. Just seems to be a smooth mover, breaking on the football, making it just hard for quarterbacks to complete it on him. They love leaving him on an island, too. Like, almost all of his reps. Like, we're not worried about putting a safety over top because we know this guy can handle his business on that field side. Breaks on the football, breaks it up. Nothing comes easy to Devon Jordon. Again, run support, I'm going to beat a block, and I'm going to be physical at the tackle spot. This is a guy that, you know why Oklahoma and Brent Venables fell in love with. And taking a look at this class and why I think it's so big, again, it's looking like it could be a top 5 class. If you land guys like Eddie Pierre-Louis, Grant Bricks, you're looking at a top 5 class in the country. But most importantly, this did feel like maybe they could add another body in that cornerback room. I like the safeties they grabbed, right? Guys like Jaden Hardy, good football players. As it sat before Devon Jordan's commitment, there's only, I think Jeremiah Newcomb was the only cornerback in this class. So you go and add another guy in Devon Jordan. Actually, I think you have Eli Bowen at the end of this as well. Yeah, Eli Bowen too, Payne's little brother. It's another really good body in that back end. And we talk at length and kind of when I broke down this Oklahoma defense, what was so special about it is the competitive depth. I mean, you're just continuing to stack guys that are going to raise the level of that cornerback room, raise the level of the defensive line room. Brent Venables, since he's taken over in Norman, especially on the defensive side of the ball, looked at it and said, we need more playmakers. We need more depth. It's exactly what he's doing in this 2024 class. It's exactly what he did in the transfer portal. If you're an Oklahoma fan, like going to the SEC, especially on the defensive side of the ball, you have to be thrilled with what Brent Venables is doing, what he's bringing into this program. Appreciate you guys. Wanted to keep it short, but hey, if there's an Oklahoma commit, we're breaking it down here. Appreciate you guys rocking with the boys again. If you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll talk to y'all later.